Well, hello everyone. I'm Doug Thiel. I'll be your instructor in this online course, and I prepared this very short video just to kind of hit some of the basics, kind of get you started on your on this online experience. Now, this is a video that would apply to the summer course or the fall or the spring. It would also apply if in the fall and spring it wasn't a full semester course; it was an abbreviated course. And what I mean by it'll apply to all those different ways you could take the course is that the content of the course is the same. So if you do the math, you realize that a full 18-week course, you can space things out a bit, a little bit more, right? How about the summer when that 18 weeks goes down to 4? It's not like I chop off 14 weeks of the course. So the summer experience is very intense, and it's also very intense when you take it in the fall or spring in terms of a short-term course. Same contents there. Now, to make this simple, the first thing I say is course materials. Now, the course materials is a video series that you can watch for free that goes over some of the information that you'll need to understand in order to complete your assignments. You also have a course text. Now, this course text is a gift because it's not the $100 book that I used for years and years that was a good book, but quite frankly had more material than you could possibly use in a semester. So I basically put my lecture notes in a book that I self-published through Amazon. It's a very low-cost text. There's used copies around, but the bottom line is you need to get the text. What has happened, what I've seen in terms of a trend, and it's unfortunate, and it's part of, I guess, the environment that you live in, is that some people feel, well, I'm going to buy text. I'll just Google stuff. I'll just randomly find it on the internet. Well, it possibly could work in other classes. I don't know, but it won't work in this class because in terms of philosophy, it's been around a couple thousand years. You got a lot of people out there, 30,000 plus college instructors teaching these courses, and if you think that every single course is going to have exactly the same content or the same focus or the same kind of way of looking at philosophical issues, I would just submit to you that if there's 30,000 instructors, there's 30,000 ways to do it. And I chose a thematic approach, thematic in the sense that I look at the major themes in philosophy and go through them almost in the historical way that they've been presented. So in order to properly construct your work, you do need to use the videos that I have for you to watch. They're very good. They have good production values. It was a major undertaking when they did this. Everything's still relevant, and you need to use the text, which will guide you into the path that you need to take in order to do the assignments that are listed. Now, those assignments, they're all there for you. You've got a Canvas course shell. Everything in this course, all assignments are already there, and they're all published. Now, that leads to the final point, time management. This is the problem that I see over and over again. I try to, at least in this video, be a little bit of a nag and try to get you to pay attention to that because you, in these courses, especially the condensed ones, you have to turn your work in on time in order to receive credit. And read your syllabus. Carefully read your syllabus. It outlines all of the points that you can obtain, all the points that are assigned to the different, things that you need to do. And you need to get that in because what can really hurt you if you've got a 10-point quiz that you miss because, was that due to, it's listed when it was due, but you, for whatever reason, didn't get it in on time. You're not going to be able to recover those 10 points. There's no extra credit in this course. So it's a killer when you're doing really good work and you lose a letter grade simply because you didn't have good time management. Now, you might think, well, gee, come on, Professor Theo, you seem like an okay guy. Why don't you, give us a little slack here and there? Well, that's not good for a number of reasons. Almost all online courses will enforce this notion that because all the assignments are pre-listed, you have time to turn them in, time to prepare, you need to get them in on time. It's also not a good way for me to do in terms of life skills because your college experience for most of you is a pathway to a career field. And in those career fields, you are going to be held to deadlines. You will have to get your work in on time. And let's start now, developing that life skill. Okay? What I will do on my part is be very quick to respond to the work that you submit, giving you back your points and feedback. You have a grade book that you can look at your points. I can't eliminate the percentage column that it has in there, which can be misleading. This is all about points. So you might have a couple of assignments that had low point values, and you were still kind of getting your bearings, and it acts like you're going to get, you have 75%, like you're going to head for a C. No, you can easily get those improve and get the big points that are attached to the midterm and the final paper that will totally change that landscape. So basically, I welcome you to the course. I will respond quickly to you. I will answer emails. But ultimately, it's going to be up to you to be the person that takes ownership and manages your time well, pays attention to what's in the course shell. Things are clearly explained to you. If you did have a question, you can answer them. This has been around for a while. I've been doing this online for some time, and I think I worked most of the bugs out, but I'm always willing to make things more clear if it's needed. Okay, well, thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this. Look forward to seeing your work and working with you so that you can, submit the best work you can to get the highest grade that you can earn. Thank you.